Good morning from day 105 on the AT. A wonderful night at Detsy's Tavern. Shyla, the owner, is amazing. So, yeah, she didn't ask for any money, doesn't ask for you to buy a meal or anything. I mean, I bought a burger and it was fantastic. And she offers you the chance to either camp or hammock in like the back, like there's a field kind of area. Or if it's raining or going to rain like it did last night, she offers you the option to post up in like her covered patio diner area, with the caveat being that you can't set up like your sleep stuff and until the patrons have gone, which again, like such a generous offer. So they close at 9 p.m. and there were 6 of us there last night, all just chilling. And then when the last patrons had left, we started setting up. And it's fairly close to a road, and there is traffic that goes up and down it, but still slept pretty well. And it was just really nice not to have to be out in the rain and thunderstorms that didn't really materialize, but it rained pretty consistently all night, so everything would have been wet. It's raining on and off at the moment, and that's probably going to be the story for the whole day. I've got maybe 16 miles to push into Delaware Water Gap, so I should get there early afternoon, and then I am going to zero tomorrow, so I'll take a day off, rest up, probably soaking my feet, because they are definitely a bit beaten up. They're very sore last night, but a good session with the corkball once the patrons had left last night and again this morning has kind of helped ease a lot of the pain points. And then Luco tape over some of the hot spots again. All I need to do really is push through to Delaware Water Gap. The rocks don't end, they go all the way into New Jersey and whatever, but from what I understand, the worst of it will be over once I reach Delaware Water Gap. So that's the plan. It's warm-ish and wet-ish. I haven't got my pack cover on yet, but we'll see how long it takes me to put that on. Just done the traditional, relatively hellacious, relatively climb out of the towns. So almost every day you climb up, walk along the ridgeline, amongst all the rocks, and then you go down, usually quite a steep descent, into a gap or a town. So that's been the way for most of the last week or so. So Port Clinton and Wind Gap and Duncannon and I can't remember what the other one is, but the one with the real sketchy climb up afterwards. So but yeah, so that's a pretty common theme for Pennsylvania. But yeah, so it's all fun. And then there was something else I was going to say, but I can't remember for the life of me what it was. But yeah, 105, coming up on 1,300 miles. Saw a sign back there that said Katahdin is 910 miles away, which is wild. So after today, Katahdin will be less than 900 miles. That's insane. But anyway, oh, another turtle. These miles won't hike themselves, so happy hiking. Hey buddy, sorry Anne, I know I nearly disturbed you. I'll leave you alone. I'm just gonna step over you though, okay? Hey. This is very cool. Just feels a bit surreal again, like, but also, the path is relatively clear of rocks at the moment. So nice. I just startled a deer about 100 yards back. Gave me a long hard look, and then when I tried to get my phone out to record him, I don't know, maybe the movement, maybe that's what hunters do when they reach for a gun or whatever, I don't know, but he or she ran like the wind, so I missed him. But this is lovely. It's not, the rain's holding off. Getting pretty damp from the general humidity and from like the water in the trees dripping down. But yeah, it's pretty nice so far. Little lady just chilling. You're good. Enjoy your breakfast. Run, buddy, run. Run. Yeah, good shot. So the rain's kind of holding off a little bit. I love how you can see over there. A river. The mist is kind of coming in. I've got maybe 6 miles. Cute little campsite, maybe this, by the way, potentially there. But I've got maybe 6 miles into Delaware Water Gap, where I have a room booked for tonight, tomorrow. Oh, nice little camp spot here. Very exposed as I get drenched now. So yeah, I got a room booked for tonight, and then, as I mentioned, I'm going to zero tomorrow. I may sit with my feet in a bathtub all day tomorrow, with some Epsom salts, maybe, and try to pamper them a little bit, repair some of the damage I've done over the last week. Rocksylvania has definitely been rough. Anyway, here comes the rain. But I should be, it's just gone 12 o'clock, 6 miles ish to go. I'm expecting to get in, somewhere around 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock if I really, there's a couple of views and stuff that I might check out. But then if it's raining like this and it's all socked in, then I'm not going to see them. So anywhere between maybe 2:30 and 4 into Delaware Water Gap, and then probably not going to show you a huge amount of footage, and unless there's good views to see, purely because I feel like I'm going to check in to the hotel and then shower and then collapse and get a lovely night's sleep in a bed, maybe with some terrible TV on. Love it. Not at all really treacherous in the downpour we've just had. Yeah. Yikes. So slippy. Take your time, Soap. Take your time. Not a terrible view. It's just, and we were talking about this the other day, like, it's similar to a whole bunch of other views. So you get a little bit desensitized to going out and checking out some of these things sometimes. But it's good to remind yourself, of the views every once in a while. Even when it's a little bit treacherous like today. So, went a lovely little rainstorm, which has thoroughly wetted me. which is lovely at helping to remove all the sweaty stickiness, but unfortunately also makes all of the rocks super slick and super dangerous. So yeah, I am paying great care and attention to what I'm doing, as well as multitasking with this. Yeah, put this away so that I don't fall and kill myself, because that would be a shame. The Mount Mincy. Yes, this is the Mount Mincy overlook, and those things, there's also a blaze there, so I think I need to go down that way. Easy to miss. And this is Lookout Rock. Pretty good view of the river down there. A long way down, but if you ask me, the whole state of Pennsylvania should just be Lookout Rocks. Whew, feet are hurting. Anyway, terrible jokes aside, on we go. Council Rock? Not sure. On far out it seems to imply it's Council Rock. Obviously there's a very clever theme going on in Pencil/Rocksylvania. So far we've had, you know, Wolf Rock and Lookout Rocks and Council Rocks and Rocks and Rock Me Amadeus and Rock in a Hard Place and Rock. Anyway, I'm hot. Nearly to Delaware Water Gap. So fun times. I think this is Lake Lenape or something. Very pretty. Nice bench here. Got some a little bit of a growing bench there. Got a picnic table. Pack in, pack out. Good message. Leave no trace, people. And then this way. Less than half a mile. Woo! Made it into Delaware Water Gap. Whew. It's yeah, about 2:30, so I made a really good time. I just got a notification from the hotel saying I can check in early, and there's no extra charge for it, so that's nice. So I'm going to stop off at the post office and pick up my my bounce box, which is my original bounce box, which has finally arrived. So again, I don't want to speak too soon because I don't have it in my hands, but thanks to Ben for sending it on to me. This is gorgeous. Look at this house up here. Whew. Okay, Delaware Water Gap looks pretty nice. So my hiker trash, but it's going to stop recording so that I can try not to be quite so hiker trashy and obnoxious. Well.